Hitting play now. Today is May 17th. The time is 2:30 a.m. The year is 2027. My name is not incredibly important. For classifications, my insignia will be FOX, Fox. I'm a private investigator under the case handle of a psychopathic, love deranged maniac killer, insignia Sky Roseblood. Age 31. Height 5'5". Eye color blue. Hair color white. Almost seems bleached, but something else could be going on with this character's hair. For the record, I'm investigating this character, or have been investigating this character 3 years prior to his last victim. My investigation and leads have gotten me completely nowhere other than what the person, well, what their features look like. No sketch, no camera. It seems as if this person contains some kind of EMP ability for reasons. We had video footage of him entering a coffee shop. However, as soon as he touched the door, the camera footage went off. An interesting little thing, but he did have his hand in his pocket. He could be carrying a mobile EMP device. But that's not all to it. There is this term that keeps being brought up between the other detectives and the chief. This term called yandere. Of course, it was brought to my attention by the chief, but I have no idea what that is. But he had explained it to me what a yandere is. He stated that a yandere was Japanese for mentally ill, lovesick person. However, this lovesickness goes beyond just wanting love. No. An account of 68 in total women have gone missing. Prior to the events that happened 3 years ago, detectives and officers, including SWAT and FBI, had encountered the home of the perp. However, the inside of the home was incredibly clean. As if somebody just cleaned the interior of the entire home. However, when detectives were investigating the home of Mr. Roseblood, they had come across a secret metal door, something that almost looks similar to a safe, or almost a bank safe. However, proceeding towards the metal door, it had a combination lock on it. Of course, with the expertise of the team that they had there, they had little to no effort to opening the door. Of course, when the door was opened, you could see nothing but darkness leading down the staircase. Once the investigators had flipped the switch, it was such a horrific sight. Heads lined on the floor of all of his victims. All 68 heads just sitting on the floor. Now you would think that would bring a chill up my spine, but it just sickens me for what this bastard has done to these females. However, moving along, as they open the door, heading down the stairs, finding all 68 females and counting, body parts were not found. It leads me to assume that wherever he went, he took the body parts with him or he hid them. Of course, with Sky being as elusive as a weasel, we may never find those body parts, no matter how much the bloodhounds may sniff about. The whole place was clean, bleached. Any semblance of anybody or any persons living here almost seems as if it was a phantom of a home. However, lead investigators scrounging about the basement had found a back room leading to what looked like a personal living quarter. Seemed as if this Sky Roseblood was keeping his captives inside a rather, how should I put it, clean and cleanly environment. Of course, the captive's room was clean, smelt of pine sol and bleach. Of course, he cleaned the room, wiping away any kind of evidence that would lead us to him. But what the lead investigators found in that room was a little cubby in the ceiling. You may be asking yourself, what is there a little space doing just beneath the main home of this house? Once they opened the little crawl space, another head had fallen out, leading investigators to account this as 69 murders. Deeper within the little crawl space was a box. On the box marked for fox's ears only. Of course, this did give me a bit of a tingling sensation, one that was very uncomfortable when this was brought to my attention. And each and every tape in the box was labeled from the first victim to the last victim. Some tapes were unmarked, seemed a bit unprofessional for the standard that this guy is trying to put out, but he wanted me to listen to all of these. He's no Zodiac, but if he's trying to imitate the presence of the Zodiac, then no, he can't be doing that. He's not him. He died years ago. But with Sky, it just seems like it's an unordinary category of events that are very, very unlikable. But this coffee could use some sugar and cream. Ugh. I don't know why my intern keeps bringing me black coffee. Says it's better and gives you a little more of a detoxing feeling. Whatever that is. Doesn't matter. Gonna have to inform her next time to at least put a bit of cream and sugar, but we're getting off topic. Sky is no Zodiac killer. Nonetheless, he is a yandere psychopath. I don't know what his directions are, what his path is, or what even brought him to this in the first place. My intuition tells me that something catastrophic via maybe a mother figure or past relationships pushed him over the edge, and this is what he does now. Goes on dates, expresses a little too much, and I assume that they tried to escape, but none of them really could escape. Sky's very elusive, and I've been following him for the past 3 years now. In my age, this would be hell. Being a 40-year-old detective and whatnot. However so. I have the box right here next to me, filled with the tapes. I'm gonna go through them one by one.
You really thought, in the end, that your pathetic little ass could get away from me, could stay away? Did you not think for one fucking second that little bitch like you would have any idea of escape? And I bet you didn't. Because with this knife here, I'm gonna slit your fucking throat. And I'm gonna take everything that you took from me away from you. And how sad your life will be as you sit there, suffering, choking on your own blood. As I watch, oh, how beautiful it'll be. Something so irresistible like you, always seems to get away when you're not supposed to. Suffer, you insignificant